Alrighty, so they released the news a day early, which is a little weird, but I guess, I don't know, whenever they do like super big updates like the Escanor, I think it was Red Escanor, they released it a day early, and I can't remember if they've done really any more than that, but I don't know, every once in a while they get too excited or whatever and they do a patch early. So instead of doing Tuesday maintenance, the patch is going to be actually coming out tomorrow, which is very interesting. It's not like it's a huge deal or anything. It's just one day earlier, same time and everything, which is nice. But we're going to go over the update notice and whatever's going to be in the patch. So update preview. 4 new collab heroes available. Get Mai's costume set with the KoF 98 Hawk Pass, so that's going to be kind of cool. I always like the Hawk Passes for some reason, just depending on how the value is with them, but I'm assuming because this is a collaboration Hawk Pass, it should be pretty good. Special missions, final boss Omega Rugal, and the KoF Britannia game mode, where I guess that's the one with the arcade machine, I'm pretty sure. Flip the cards for your reward with Athena's gift box. I'm not really sure. That's the one that I don't know the most about, is the Athena's gift box stuff, but I'm sure it's just going to be, I'm sure it's probably kind of like a spin event or something like that where you're just getting rewards and stuff. But it says get free diamonds, KoF 98 collab, pick up tickets, new costumes, hero equipment, costumes, upgrade materials, and much more. So I know you can't see it because my webcam's in the way, but this is if you've logged in all 3 days for this login event, we actually got our 5 KoF pickup tickets today from the login, so that's kind of nice. So we're already on our way, I guess. I guess that's why they did the login event today, like it ends today. So I guess I should have picked up on that, but oh well. So new heroes available. KoF 98, all of these are KoF 98, I should have said that. Kyo Kusanagi, Omega Rugal, Mai Shiranui, and Athena Asamiya. So these are the new characters. Obviously down here you can see Halloween Holy Night Gother is coming out. When I looked at the YouTube video for Netmarble, like, you know, doing the big trailer for the collab and everything like that, and it showed Gother like at the end, a lot of people did not seem happy about that, which I guess I understand, like, if you don't have gems, like, you know, I guess I can understand the disappointment there because you want this unit. But at the same time, like, we've had so many skip banners lately that I feel like a lot of people shouldn't be super low unless they were just, you know, summoning on stuff that they really didn't know that they shouldn't be summoning on, I guess. Because, I mean, with the KoF collab coming out on JP, you pretty much knew that it was going to be coming out soon on, you know, global, because it came out really, like, the Attack on Titan collab came out super early after it did on JP for global. So I don't know, I figured people would kind of piece that together and, you know, realize that they needed to save gems. I'm assuming he's going to be on the same banner because he's right there. I don't know. It also kind of makes me think that Demon Meliodas is going to be on the banner as well because he's in this picture, but that could just be the fact that it's the 2 main characters from the show back to back, or from the series. So it goes over their skills and everything like that. I'm pretty sure I've not really went over any of their skills. I don't know what any of them do really. All I know is this, you know, Kyo can get 2 ignite stacks, which I think that's the reason why he's so good. It says at the beginning of each turn, 2 ignite effects are applied on all enemies for 3 turns, reducing damage dealt to allies by 5% for each ignite effect on an enemy. So excluding deathmatch applies when entering battle. So he's actually super good. Him and Omega Rugal are definitely the 2 heroes that you want to get from this collab for sure, because Rugal has actually got some really good stuff for Pierce team. Like, I'm pretty sure he has a card that's pretty much the exact same as Blue Demon Meliodas's, but I think his is a single target ability. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, he's got that sort of like upped pierce rate sort of move or whatever. So putting him with Lilia and Meliodas is gonna do some crazy stuff to the meta. which is fine with me, honestly. Like him releasing and people like switching back to Pierce comp is completely okay. Like I don't care. I'll just run Red King in the back. I just want to be able to run stuff that's not against Lost Vein. Like it's so dumb. But anyway, so it says can be acquired through the seven deadly sins and King of Fighters 98 pickup draw. I'm assuming that means that go throughs on the banner. It doesn't really specify, but I can only imagine. So here's the KoF Britannia thing where you pick different characters and stuff like that. It says clear KoF Britannia and get diamonds, evolution pendants, UR treasure chests, equipment, engraving stones, costume enhancement materials, and more. So it says experience 7 deadly sins in an arcade style, win through the tournament and get diamonds, SSR evolution pendants, hammers of Visal, and more. So we're gonna get a lot of good stuff from that. It's definitely just gonna be one of those game modes where you want to get through it and grab as much as you can out of it. So make sure you do that because it's going to be really cool. And next up we have the Omega Rugal final boss fight, and I don't know who's specifically good for this because I don't know, I didn't really see a whole lot about what JP was doing during this collab, so I'm sure people are going to come up with some sort of, you know, interesting meta or whatever. I don't know if the collab units are going to be like specifically good for this fight. I would imagine they might be, but yeah, I'm always down for final bosses. I like the whole final boss mechanic. Some of it is like if you're trying to go for like a really high score. Some of it is very RNG heavy, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Clear final boss Omega Rugal to get his SSR costume set, so that's really cool. You will also be able to get diamonds, a part 1 guaranteed SSR ticket, limit break materials, and other types of rewards. So the fact that they're putting a part 1 ticket in is kind of nice. It would be better if it was a part 2, but I mean, it is what it is. And the fact that you can get diamonds from it is always nice. So the KoF Hawk Pass. So this outfit is already 10 out of 10. And I probably will buy it just for that. It looks like we're going to get a part 1 ticket, a part 2 ticket, which is nice. I'm not really sure what that little chest is, but we get, you know, hammers and anvils and diamonds and upgrade materials and all that good stuff. It says purchase the Hawk Pass to acquire Mai's costume set. So I'm okay with that. I like that costume set. It's good. Ultimate Fighter is now being sold. 2 UR costume sets each for Kyo, Mai, Athena, and Omega Rugal. Ultimate Fighter now being sold. I can't tell if this is advertising the fact that in the coin shop they're going to have the whole, you know, pull 2 of the other units, or maybe it's pull 3 of the other units and swap it for one of the other ones. I don't know if that's what they're trying to get across here. But it's the Sacred Treasure Shop, so I'm assuming it's going to be like the Attack on Titan collaboration where there's paid cosmetics that you can buy for the characters that are going to be limited time, which is kind of unfortunate. I know a lot of people did not like that about the Attack on Titan collab. They wanted to be able to get the limited time sort of outfits and stuff like that for gyms, but you had to purchase them for the Attack on Titan collab, which is kind of gay. Like, that sucks, I'll be honest, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, you can live without them, I'm sure, but obviously if, you know, the whales are gonna purchase them, they're gonna have a little bit more of an advantage with some of these characters, which is pretty dumb. Anyway, 7 Deadly Sins special bundles, so we're gonna be getting these ticket bundles. If I'm not mistaken, they do, like, there's either 2 or 3 different sets of these pickup bundle tickets, or pickup ticket bundles, where it's like I think it's like 33 tickets, and then there's one with like 77 tickets, and I think those are a little bit pricier, but then again, you get multis out of those, I guess. But then if you want, you can do the guaranteed collaboration ticket, which gives you a guaranteed collab unit, which will be 1 out of the 4. And I think this for me is like $24-ish, which is US dollars. So I don't know exactly, you know, I don't know anybody else's exchange rate, but it's a little pricey for sure. But I mean, if push comes to shove and you can't pull somebody and you want to, like, you know, try your luck with a 25% chance of getting one of the specific heroes, or if you just want to get any of the heroes with the SSR ticket, then go for it if you want to. I don't know. I completely understand. If I don't pull one of every unit, I probably will resort to buying one of those. So looks like the ticket bundles are going to be coming with diamonds as well, which is kind of nice. And oh, okay, so there's going to be 2 diamond bundles by themselves as well. Diamond shop event, which there will be products with a discount, double diamonds, and collab tickets included. So that's what it's talking about with these. Normal PvP season 1. All heroes set to the team will participate from the start of the battle. Get rewards based on your placement. Normal PvP season 1. So they're doing an ungeared season? I didn't know they did that. That's actually kind of cool. Huh. That would actually be kind of interesting, because I feel like a lot of people like ungeared for the fact that it doesn't have the whole like rule system and everything like that. So that could actually be kind of fun for some of the more like casual players and stuff like that to maybe get into this. Kind of neat. I guess if you want to go hard with normal PvP instead of elite PvP, then now you can get some rewards out of it, which is cool. Obviously, they're giving UR gear to all of the collab units, which is nice. And this is probably what I'm most excited about, because there's QOL changes. So system improvements. Able to dispatch all patrols at once. This is so nice. I'm so happy that they're adding this, because I cannot stand the time consuming, like, oh, like I gotta auto set each time, and then if it doesn't even pick the right like amount of CC for all my characters, I have to swap one of them out, and it takes forever, and it's so tedious, and it's such a small part of like your daily routine when you play the game, that I'm really happy that they put this on. Increase the number of auto clear tickets that can be used at once. So now you can run 10 stages at max instead of 5, which is kind of nice. I mean, you're going to burn through your tickets a lot faster, obviously, but yeah, that's actually kind of cool. So we'll be able to use those a lot faster if you want to. I understand that a lot of people wait for like half stamina and stuff to use their auto clear tickets, which is completely understandable. And they'll just spam through those. So now you can do it with more than 5 at a time. It'll double your speed. Relevant results from using the tickets will be shown. QLL improvements to registering and removing items when contributing said items to the knighthood. I'm sure that's nice, but I don't know what it's specifically talking about. I'm assuming donating like the limit break materials and stuff like that, but I don't know for sure. Added an equipment type filter in the bulk salvage settings. An equipment type filter. Okay. Able to refresh the recommended friend and simplified the message pop-up. Okay, so there's always like, if I could walk over here. Oh my god, Liz, please. I'm pretty sure like at the bottom of your friends list or whatever, there's always the little recommended friend thing. Okay, well, it's right behind my webcam, but I moved me up there. So you have recommended friend. You'll be able to refresh this, I guess, and that will make it to where you can, I don't know, find people with a different rank or a different person specifically or whatever. That's kind of cool, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. And what's next? Increase the purchase amount of awakened materials at the pop-up shop from 5 to 20. Hey, that's actually really good. So, I mean, obviously the pop-up shop is kind of rare as it is. Like, I mean, it happens like every 2 hours, and they're there for an hour. But depending on if they have like materials that you're looking for, I know the regular shops will only let you buy 5 of one material. So I guess if you're lucky enough and they're at the city that you want them to be at and they're selling those materials, you can buy 20 of those materials now instead of having to farm stages. Like if you have trouble, I know sometimes when I farm certain stages and like I'm going for, you know, this item, but there's 2 other items on the, you know, the loot table that I could get, sometimes it'll just give me terrible RNG and I'll just pull those 2 and I can't ever get the one that I want. So now you can buy those a little bit quicker if you have a pop-up shop available. Users blocked in chat will be able to, or will be added to the block list. Menu friends blocked list. Okay, battle invites will be displayed with a different icon in your inbox to help differentiate it from other notifications. Draw button will be deactivated if you do not have enough currency. Okay. Draw button. Like this? Or like this? Because if they disable this icon, I don't want that. But if it's just like, oh, okay, you can't draw on this banner because you don't have gems. Okay, like that's fine, whatever. I wonder if they're doing that because like kids might be getting on like accounts or something like that and like clicking on this button and they're like, oh, like, yeah, because normally when you click this button, if you don't have enough currency, it'll be like, oh, do you want to purchase gems or whatever? I wonder if they're doing it like that because maybe kids are getting on their, you know, parents' accounts or something like that and buying gems accidentally or something. That's funny. Change the display of the title mission progress. Okay, I don't know what that's talking about specifically. DOT damage over time debuff skill improvements. So shock is getting a bonus. I'm pretty sure I remember when they did all of this to JP actually, because this is a pretty decent change. So shock is going from 30% to 45% of damage dealt at the end of every turn. So very good. I'm pretty sure they did this change maybe around the time that the Festival King came out, because I know he's a big debuff unit. So poison is going from 50% to 60% damage dealt at the end of the turn, and I don't really know what these are. Poison for turns, rank 1, etc. It's just a whole bunch of math that I'm not really worried about. A lot of people don't even use units that use these kind of moves anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Bleed is obviously the best one, with 80% going to 90% at the end of every turn, so that's kind of nice. Hero skill effect adjustments. Transformation. The battle state changes becomes immune to incapacitation, and it's now going to fully restore his HP whenever you transform with Aaron, so that's kind of cool. Red Liz restores the HP of the ally with the lowest HP ratio instead of just the lowest HP by 80%. Oh, okay, so from 30% to 80%. Restores the HP of all allies by 30%. Okay, so they just changed her. It's an attack skill, but it also heals, so that's kind of interesting. I don't use her at all unless I'm just trying to like get a specific demon, but it looks like they changed the way it heals after you deal damage. And then Red Esterosa is getting a change. It looks like the damage values of his moves just got buffed a little bit, which is probably still not going to make him very good, so I'm not really worried about that. Hero balance adjustments. Gother's basic stats and stat increase per level have been changed. Numbers do not include cosmetic stats. So okay. Dang, his resistance and crit resistance went up for this Gother, and then this Gother went up for his resistance. Attack stat on this Gother went up. All this. SSR level 50. Okay, so I don't think any of this is going to affect the really good Gother much, unless he's an SSR level 50 Gother. Oh no. Sorry for the dogs. Other than that, it just looks like there's a bunch of system fixes, and they're talking about all of the stuff that's ending because the Halloween update is going away. Notification and ban for abusing the market's refund policy. Abusing the market's refund policy will result in a ban from the game and withdrawal of the unfairly acquired items. You will be banned and notified of said ban. In case of receiving ban, you may contact customer support and inquire for a reason, or about the reason and how to proceed from there. Contact customer support. So yeah, big update. Obviously, you know, the collab is going to be huge. There's a lot of new like fun characters that are coming out and a lot of events and stuff like that. So I mean, I hope a lot of you are ready. I hope a lot of you skipped the previous couple of banners, because I mean, some of them may be enticing. Like the Zeldris banner was kind of enticing, and if you wanted any of the specific like OC characters that came out. Maybe like if you really wanted Easton like I did, or if you really wanted Mono, or if you really wanted Shin, or if you really wanted Roxy or whatever. Hopefully you got them at a decent amount of time, or like with a decent amount of gems, because this is a big one. Obviously all the collabs are kind of huge, so I really do hope that you guys have fun with it. At least if you don't have gems, you know, enjoy the events and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some summons. So I'll see you then.